8 o'clock. Get ready for this division break. My name's Joelle. This is Blue 80 Breaks. Welcome. We'll give more people a chance to join. Hopefully we'll get a full house. It's fun when everybody's here, for sure. Is this West Virginia in the house right now? You don't Still just one other person and I, so we'll give a couple minutes and then we'll get started. Here's the winners. Winners. This is a Chronicles Break that we start at 2020 and go all the way up to 2022. Chronicles is some of my favorite product. If you are unfamiliar with it, I mean, every card is pretty much a rookie. Hey, West Virginia. Who's your team, though, West Virginia? You're AFC South, but who are we rooting for in the AFC South? When you're doing what you're doing is what you're doing. When you're doing what you're doing. Okay, we got 3. Thanks for joining. It's Joelle from Blue 80 Breaks. We're just giving everybody a couple minutes to start, and then we will get ripping here. Here are our winners. Tina and Mike and Aaron and Maddox and Brian and Justin and Josh and Jason. All in for a division break. With Chronicles, you virtually sleeve every card. So I'll do that off to the side and we'll top load them. But just be sure that rookies will all be sleeved. If they're a big hitter, then we'll go top loader. Not even a big hitter. If they're a medium hitter, we'll go top loader. If they're a big hitter, we've got some one touches too. So I am always hopeful that we'll get to use those. So I see 3 people, about half the crew's here. Feel free to say something in the chat. Tell me who you're looking for in these boxes. I don't really have any pull with the universe, I'll be honest with you, but I'll know when to celebrate. Howdy, Brian. Who are you looking for? Justin Jefferson. He's one of my favorites. I'm a Chiefs fan. That's what the color scheme in the 80 is. I'm a big Chiefs fan, but I love Justin Jefferson. I think he's one of the most exciting receivers in the NFL, exciting players in the NFL. Last week, we did a 2020 break, and I pulled a zebra Justin Jefferson. And unfortunately, the person who won the NFC North didn't pay, so it's mine now. That was pretty exciting. I actually pulled 2 zebras out of one box, and if you know about Select, that's a pretty good pull. So I am rooting for you and Justin Jefferson today, because he's great. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And they were both zebras. One of them was Jeff Okudah, so that was also NFC North. It was wild. And I pulled a tie-dye of Cole Kmet, which was NFC North, and he didn't pay. This is Patrick Lavon Mahomes II. We'll move him off to the side, and we'll get ready to go. Only 2 people on here. So we've got people who are going to watch. That's cool, too. So if you're watching, hi. You missed out on some fun. And here's our winners, and let's get started. I'm always a fan of just getting going. So on these, there could be some people with no teams. I have some cheat sheets off to the side at the moment, but we may run into those people who just don't have teams on these Chronicles, especially on the draft picks ones. Draft picks, that was hard to say. So we'll start with this one. 2020 featured in their college uniforms. You get 1 autograph in here. I think this was the last time Chronicles did blasters with an autograph. You have to get a mega now, but these are cool, especially if you're AFC West and you like Justin Herbert Justin Herbert, as I like to say, in his Oregon uniform, looking for the Jags. Always good to look for the Jags. Plenty of Jags to pick from here. So we'll get going. And let's hope there's a good auto in here. I always like it when there's a good auto. And we're off. Jacksonville Jaguars, Justin Jefferson. 2020. 2020, I think, is going to end up being one of those drafts that we're going to look back on and really just reflect on how many great players were in that draft. I mean, not just the quarterbacks either. You mentioned Justin Jefferson, but lots of quarterbacks. So we've got 4 packs. I'm not really good at telling which ones has it because I don't know why, but I'm just not. So I won't even try. Where's my razor? Didn't I just have it? Oh, there it is. Okay. This one might be a little thick. So I see an LSU on the back there. That could be your guy, right? Antonio Gandy Golden, just retired to go back to college. Interesting. There's Dalton Keene. Devin Assisi. I believe that's 2 Packers back to back. And these cool crowns. And that's a Donovan Peoples-Jones. And I know this guy. Have you heard of this guy? Joe Burrow. I've heard he's got potential. And that's a Phoenix from Chronicles in his LSU uniform. Pretty cool right there. All right, good. Nice solid opener. And there's that dude again, Burrow. I never complain, but it's funny when he shows up so many times. Jalen Reagor. There's an unfortunate. I feel bad for him. He really didn't turn out to be what you thought. LaMichael Pirine, Jets, AFC East. And there is an A.J. Dillon. That is a cool card. A.J. Dillon, Packers, NFC North. And Jerry Jeudy, who everybody thinks is going to have a good year. And if my buddy Josh is on, he's hoping for it. Cool A.J. Dillon card for the pack. And that dude Burrow, I've heard he can play. And so you see, they're all rookies, so I could spend the whole time just sitting here and sleeving, but we won't do that. Because really, that's no fun to watch. I think Chronicles are some of the best sealed packs, too. I want to do some research on that, because I always have trouble opening Chronicles. All right, there's a Jalen Hurts card. Joe Reed. Upside down. There's a Tua Tagovailoa. Phenoms. That's an insert. That's a cool card. Curtis Weaver. And that would be an optic of Albert, that guy. I get him, and I don't want his mom mad at me, so I'm not even going to try. But he went to Mizzou. That's a cool card. All right, so I did pick our auto right this time. It will be in this pack. Let's see who we got. You get the entire division. Okay, so you were AFC South, right? So you get every team in the AFC South. So that would be Houston, Jacksonville, AFC South, Indianapolis, and Tennessee. Those are going to be your teams. So any of the cards that show up from those teams will go to the AFC South. You just get the whole division. And the reason for that is because I don't like shipping 32 packages. So I usually do division breaks so I don't have to ship 32 packages. Although I've got some coming up that I am going to do by team, but I generally don't. Zach Moss, here's our auto. Jordan Mack. Who's he? Let's see. Jordan Mack, Virginia Cavaliers. He plays for Panthers. So that's the NFC South. Prestige auto. Another optic, and it's the same guy, Albert. Oh, Benum. Yeah, I. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Javon Lake and a certified Jalen Reagor. If Jalen Reagor would have been a good receiver, then the Eagles never would have drafted Devontae Smith. So you could look at it both ways. He was not successful, or he just paved the way for Devontae Smith, who is quite a receiver. We'll stay in 2020, and here everybody's in their NFL uniforms. No guaranteed auto in this one, but there will be in the draft picks one. However, I will say that I usually get some little prize out of a box. It's not always a auto, but sometimes you get a numbered card, which is kind of cool. 2, 4, 6, 8 packs. Features 3, the big 3 on the front. Doesn't have Jalen Hurts, but he's part of it. Deshaun Watson, he of the many lawsuits. King Henry, that dude Joe Burrow. LaMichael Pirine in the Donruss Clearly. AFC East. And Michael Pittman Jr., who a lot of people are predicting is going to have a big fantasy year. If you're into that, if you play fantasy, they think he's going to have a good year. Joe Burrow is a pink, by the way, in Luminance, which is some of my favorite product. 2. I've got hobby Luminance that I'm going to be breaking soon. 21 and 22. I've always liked their cards just from the photography and the color bleed all the way to the end. It's kind of nice. Keenan Allen, Swifty, Roquan. There's a Jonathan Taylor in the Dynagon Silver. That's a nice card. And Kenneth Murray. That's a cool card. Jonathan Taylor's another one of those non-Chiefs that I really like. Quentin Nelson. There's another one. Maybe I like some Colts. Maybe I like Quentin Nelson too. I like big offensive linemen. They're fun. All right. Jim Kelly. Michael Thomas. Heard he could be coming back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Dynagon of Jalen Hurts. That's a cool card. And Zach Moss. I like these Dynagons. Put some of here's our auto. One of them. We'll have many before the day's up. I like this Dynagon of Jonathan Taylor. Let's say those are fun for now. See what else we get. Mike Evans. There's your guy. Justin Jefferson in the Prestige. Orange, or it could be a copper parallel. Nice. Curtis Martin. Brandon Ayuk in Clear Vision. And Antonio Gibson. I like these clear cards. I'm a sucker for the clear card. There's your dude, Justin. This is about my favorite rip, the 2020 Chronicles, just because every card is so cool. Jordan Love, he of the best signature in the business. There's a clearly rated rookie of J.K. Dobbins. I think he's going to have a good comeback year. And Isaiah Simmons. If you go on J.K. Dobbins' Instagram and watch him working out, he's like hurting people. He's in such good shape. His trainer's beating up on people. I mean, in a good way, if that's possible. Cam Newton, still no team yet. Gross Matos, John Elway. There's Jonathan Taylor in the momentum. And Jalen Hurts. Set that down. All right, AFC South. If you didn't like Jonathan Taylor, you should. I know you were looking for Jags, but you got two good JTs. All right. We roll on. Situation. I see a Bengal on the back. Now, that could be T. Higgins, but I didn't look. Jarvis Landry. Juju. CD. Ooh, there's a Prism Black, and it's J.K. Dobbins. So Prism Blacks are great. However, they don't tend to be centered all that well. This one looks really nice, though. I mean, maybe a skosh to the left, but not bad at all. So AFC North, J.K. Dobbins Prism Black. And a Joey B on the Prestige. CD was pink, so that's cool. Our big hits are going to come right here, I think. Our biggest hits, and we'll get something in there too. Jordan Love, Laviska, DK, Jacob Eason, and Justin Herbert. Luminance. All right, pretty mild so far. But we're going to get into some meat here pretty quick. Prism Black. So that's the little gift that the blaster gave us, which is that Prism Black that was actually very well centered. And he could be comeback player of the year, so keep an eye on that. Chronicles draft picks. This is a mega. So we're going to get an auto out of here. These are in their college uniform still. But like all Chronicles, every card practically is a rookie. And then it'll feature vets in their college uniforms also. You know, today was supposed to be pickleball day, but we had weather here in Milwaukee. So no pickleball. Usually we do this right after pickleball. And then I tell you how many people hit me with a ball. That didn't happen today. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, I'm no good at this. I've already said that, but I did it last time, so now I'm feeling confident. They all feel the same to me. Okay. Give up. Usually, it's like the first pack that I open, and I'm the last to find out. Travis Etienne, I think he's going to have a big comeback here. Najee. There's Rashad Bateman. There's Patrick Surtain. I know there's a Broncos fan on here. And there's Sean Wade in Flux, which we like. Rashad Bateman's another one I think you got to look out for. With Lamar. I think he's going to have a good year. Okay, another Bateman, isn't it? It's hard to see on those prestiges, yes. Oh, see? It just comes up and gets me. Jacoby Stevens, didn't even know. Jacoby Stevens. We'll have to look him up. I don't know where he is. I'll look him up. What? He sounds familiar. But I don't remember. Okay, there's a Trey Lance in Legacy, which I'm going to be opening soon. Ooh. There's a Mac Jones. Orange. Pretty. And then an optic rated rookie of Rashad Bateman. The aforementioned Rashad Bateman, who is apparently stalking us in this break. Because we've gotten, what, 3 of them already? He's from the Eagles? Okay. So NFC East. Thank you. Rashad Bateman, my stalker. Justin Fields in the 21, in the flashback, I mean. That's Travis Etienne. Najee and Recon. And Rashad Bateman again. I'm not joking. He's stalking us. We protect quarterbacks at all cost. So there's Justin. Protected. Also Najee. And the Recon. When you have a record-breaking year, we'll go ahead and take care of you. CA Select. Tylan Wallace. Trevor Lawrence. Heard of him. He's good. Jacksonville. He with the hair. Kylan Hill, Packer. Jamar Chase, and another Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence with the field level select. That's a cool card. Jag, but he's in his Clemson uniform. All right, Seth Williams, Bronco. Justin Fields, heard of him. Look at that. Mac Jones. Again, these packs are just so loaded. Elijah Molden. And there's the Justin Fields Spectra. So that's a little special. Mac on the legacy. And Justin on the score. All I can do is just not for you. So you can see I'm terrible at like the big sweat. I don't ever sweat any of the autos. I just find them after it's too late. There's a Waddle on the back. I know that. Javonte. Trevor. And that's Chuba Hubbard. You know what? I don't know him. Tamarian Terry, I don't know where he plays. And there's Jalen Waddle in Spectra. Nice prestige of Trevor Lawrence in the orange. I think the kids call that color match. All right. We're going to have a lot to go over because this is the way of Chronicles. Justin Fields. There's Trey Lance in the score. Devontae Smith in legacy. Najee Harris. And Devontae Smith in select. This is when you run out of sleeves. It's okay. It's good. Taking care of our quarterbacks at all costs. Trey Lance. I hope he's good because I think a lot has gone in. I mean, the 49ers gave up a lot to get him. I hope he's good. And he's been the guy everybody wants to collect. Well, besides Mac Jones, of course. But you hope he's good. I saw some stuff on Good Morning Football where they might be questioning some stuff about him. And I thought, oh, gosh, what a bummer. There he is again. Trey Lance. And there's Mac Jones, the aforementioned. Kyle Pitts, the highest drafted tight end in the history of the draft. Chuba Hubbard. And Jamie Newman. Alabama. Mac Jones from Alabama. All right. We roll on. 10 crowns in this one, and we've got 4 autos in this one. So still lots to come. Ruin the surprise of what's on the back, huh? There's Javonte again. I think wasn't he in the back? He's in the backfield of Michael Carter, right? Michael Carter was also North Carolina. There. I was right. That's quite a backfield. Am I right? Javonte Williams and Michael Carter, both of them made it to the league. It's a heck of a backfield. And there's Rondale. And there's a Jamar Chase optic rated rookie in the silver. And it's nicely centered. Yeah, I mean, you figure 2 running backs like that, and I don't know who their I don't know if Sam Howell was their quarterback then or not, but you would have thought they would have been more talked about. Kenneth Gainwell, Jamie Newman, who's now stalking me, Kyle Trask, and that's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Detroit, and there is Sage Surratt in Spectra. Everybody was really excited about Kyle Trask cards until Brady was like, yeah, hey, that retirement thing, I was just joking. So now everybody's like, Kyle Trask, who? Trey Lance. Kyle Pitts. That is Trey Sermon, who I think is going to play a lot more this year. Tutu Atwell. And Pat Freiermuth. That would have been nice if it was one of our quarterbacks in the orange. South Dakota or North Dakota State. All right. Last pack for the draft picks, and then we'll move over to Chronicles regular, and then Chronicles draft picks for 2022. Terrence Marshall Jr., and I'll ask the question that I always ask, why are some people the second and others junior? Does anybody know? If you know, please put that in the chat, because I always wondered, like is Patrick Lavon Mahomes the second? But then Kenneth Gainwell is Kenneth Gainwell Jr., Najee Harris, Chuba, and Kylan Hill, Packers. All right, lots of sleeves, lots and lots and lots of sleeving. Okay, we are through the halfway point, and I've got a lot in top loaders for you. We'll do a wrap up when we're done, and then know that I'm probably going to have a lot more after that. Nobody knows why you're the second rather than a junior, or a junior rather than the second? I suppose I could Google it, but I don't. I always thought I would hear it from first person. All right, Chronicles H2. We're supposed to have how many packs? 6 packs. All right, 8 cards per pack. And they're probably loaded. 4, 6. Perfect. Let's see if I can tell if any of these are different. Huh. I try every time. I give myself credit for trying, but I never know. So we'll see. I've liked this product so far. And I participate in a lot of breaks too, and they were breaking it. And I got the feeling that there were a lot of people who didn't know how many cool cards were in Chronicles. Swifty. Brady. Heard of him. There's one of those crowns that we're looking for. Khalil Herbert, rookie, running back. Michael Thomas, hope he comes back. Cool. To 99, Kadarius Toney. That's a cool card. NFC East. Kadarius Toney is a receiver, and he is a good one. And that's a cool card. Not quite jersey match. We're 2 from jersey match. Darn. 87 out of 99. And Davis Mills, who quietly was probably one of the best rookies in the class. Trey Lance. Clear vision. There's that cool Khalil Mack card. I think he's going to be the dude in Chicago. I love those Crown cards, Crown Royal cards that are neat. Oh, they do? Okay. Well, Josh, Patrick doesn't have a kid who's the third yet, and he goes by the second. Eli Mitchell. Brandon Cooks. Flux. Kenneth Gainwell. And Crown of Nico Collins. Mac Jones in the crown. That's cool. Eli Mitchell. Elite Foil. Ramondre. And that's Mr. Waddle. Magnitude, I believe, is the name of this one. Magnitude. Well, I don't know if your theory's wrong or not, but I noticed that. I mean, he had a daughter, but cool, Mac Jones. I don't know. I think maybe they don't want to be known as Junior. Ooh, that feels thick. All right, we'll wait on that one. Watch it be nothing. I'm like, oh, for this ever. Trevor. Cordero. Jalen Waddle in the Dynagon. Ramondre in the crown. Ooh, another crown. This one's red. And that's Khalil Herbert again, but in the red. And Elite Foil, Kyle Pitts, cool card. Devontae Smith in Prestige. And Devontae Smith in Playoff Momentum. That was a good pack. Dang. I'm a fan of that pack. Two of the Crown Royal ones. Fly, Eagles, fly. Kyle Pitts, pretty. Khalil Herbert in the red foil, not numbered, but cool nonetheless. Ramondre, oops, in the crown. And Jalen Waddle in the Dynagon. Again, every card needs to be sleeved. Virtually. We'll go ahead and sleeve this Trevor Chronicles also. Because he's a quarterback and we protect them at all costs. All right. I don't know. I'm terrible. Josh Jacobs. Darnell Mooney. Penei Sewell. Terrence Marshall Jr. Cool. I love those Crown Royal cards. There's an Ian Book in the Crown Royal. Kenneth Gainwell. J.C. Horn. And that's Zach Wilson. Look at that cute little face. Such a youngster with his headband. I don't know how patient New York is going to be with him. Let's hope that they are. He seems like a good kid. Although he's had some interesting gossip about himself. I won't spread the gossip. I'll just say that I heard it and that it garnered him an unfortunate nickname. And if you know, you know. All right. Debo, he of the New Deal. Nico, no New Deal for him. Kadarius Toney, who hit the numbered card earlier, and that I think is going to prove this guy is going to prove to be a standout. Quiddy Pay, Edife Owe, Michael Carter, Rondale Moore, and in magnitude, that's Trevor Lawrence. That's cool. So AFC South, you're having quite a break. Don't know if you knew that. Odafe Owe, one of my favorite names. Quiddy's another cool name. This is an embossed Kadarius Toney. I like that. Michael Carter of the Javonte Williams, Michael Carter backfield. Last pack of 2021. Then we move on to 2022 draft picks, where I have to have a cheat sheet. But I made one. Deontay Johnson, he of the New Deal. Joe Mixon. Mr. Waddle. There's Devontae Smith in the Crown Royal card. There is Javonte Williams in a Crown Royal card. I think that might be one of the first nice ones we pulled of him. De'Ami Brown. Micah Parsons in the Prestige. And Terrence Marshall Jr., not to be confused with Terrence Marshall II. And I don't know if that person exists, but Terrence Marshall Jr. Javonte Williams. As a Chiefs fan, not my favorite player to see. But I think it would be worse if you actually had to tackle the dude. Woo. There we go. Had some trouble with that. Waddle card. Waddle, waddle, waddle. All right. 4 autos in this or a memorabilia card. So 4 autos or 4 mems. I doubt it. Looking for the 2022 guys. I pulled the draft because even though I watched it, when you watch the draft, you sort of are watching for your own team, right? So I'm not 100% yet on all the guys that just came out. So I have to have a cheat sheet, which I have buried underneath a bunch of crap. Okay. Now we're good. And we sort of can know where these people are going. I've got the free agent rookies too, as well as the draft pick. So if you're here, we'll find you. On the front, let's see. Well, that's Malik Willis, and there's Matt Corral. We've got 6 packs in this one, too. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. Ooh, I felt the fat one. Yeah, 2 fat ones, 3 fat ones. If they give us 6 memorabilia, I'm storming the castle. Panini, I know where you are. Irving, Texas. At least we haven't seen any points. All right. Sam Howell, North Carolina. DK Metcalf when he was at Ole Miss. Mark Brunell. That's an interesting throwback. Look at that. We have a redemption. We'll put that right over there, and we will sweat that one just a bit. Valued customer. Jameson Williams, Detroit Lions. He didn't look very excited when they drafted him, but that's where he's going. Eli Manning in the red /49. Cool card. College ticket of Pierre Strong. And Traylon Burks, who looks like a beast among men. Numbered Eli Manning card. 4 out of 49. Eli. Jameson Williams, you're a Lion. He looked thrilled. Sam Howell. Traylon Burks. Mark Brunell. What an interesting interesting guy to put in break, I suppose. Justin Ross, Kansas City, but he's not playing this year. Drake London. Most people thought he was the best receiver. DeAndre Swift. There's an auto. George Karlaftis. Whoever I send this to, I am jealous. Kansas City Chiefs, George Karlaftis. I think he is real good. So congratulations. Does that look Drake? That looks like Drake again. Drake London. USC Recon Purple. Cool card. That is Justin Jefferson in the XR. Pretty card. John Mechie. Unfortunately, he's going to miss this season. Wish him the best. And a college ticket. Is that Desmond Ridder? Yes, it is Desmond Ridder. Cool. John Mechie, unfortunately, ill, but I think he's got a really good prognosis. So that's good, even though he won't be playing this year, I don't think. Justin Jefferson. Drake London. Drake London. Justin Ross. As a Chiefs fan, I was hoping that he'd play this year, but I get that he can't. Lots of injuries for that dude. Cam Newton. Joe Montana. Jameson Williams. Oh, we got another auto. Jeremiah Moon, Florida. Jeremiah Moon. He must have been a free agent. Let's see. Jeremiah Moon. Jeremiah Moon, Florida. He is a Raven. All right. Ravens. Free agent signing. Got to go. TJ. Peyton. Drake London again. This is the Drake London box. And Jameson Williams. It's been very good for high-profile receivers. Drake London. Keep my hands to myself. So many sleeves. All right, so we're 2 autos in. We've got 2 more to go. And, well, no, we don't, because there's a redemption. So we've got one more to go. George Karlaftis. This feels like there's something in there. Well, I mean, obviously there's something in there, but. Jahan Dotson. Sorry, Taysom Hill. Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford in his Georgia uniform. George Pickens in the Spectra. Jiminy Christmas. Look at that sucker. I'd say that's 130 point at least. We're going to have to put a bigger sleeve on that. Josh Allen. Who's that? Thurman Thomas. Wow. Okay. DK. Chris Olave. Another guy they thought was one of the best receivers in the draft class. This George Pickens card is killing me. How thick it is. Do you see that? It's amazing. They don't usually do that in Chronicles. But they do. Steelers. I'm going to have to make a... This is bigger than 130 even. You're going to have to get more different ones. Okay. Browns. Okay. Joe Namath. Chris Olave. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's going to be a player. This is a good card. Breece Hall. University of, well, Iowa State University. Most people think he's going to be pretty successful in the league. Jets. Jets had some good draft picks. Chris Olave. Jordan Davis. Don't ask me why I laughed at that. Zamir White. And Isaiah Spiller. Full coverage, they call this. How was that big one? You mean the George Pickens one? I got to get a sleeve for it because it's ginormous, and I didn't think that they were going to put them in these big sleeves. And then the other one, this one isn't even as thick as that one, that Breece Hall, and it's got a mem in it. Chris Olave. All right. These were the big ones. These are the last three big ones. Okay, and then we'll do the redemption. Marshall Faulk. This has got a ginormous card in it too. Breece Hall. Pull from the back. College ticket. Kenny Pickett. Cool. Pittsburgh. Breece Hall. Isaiah Spiller. No, yeah, Isaiah Spiller. And there's another ginormous, thick Spectra card, and it's J.J. Watt. So it's not even a rookie. Interesting. Numbered to 99. 49 out of 99. J.J. Watt in his Wisconsin uniform. Do we have any, like, thick ones? We do. I stuck some over here. I'll find it. Okay. All right, finishing out. Joe Green, there's a throwback. Trey McBride. And another Breece Hall college ticket. Cool. So let's see what our redemption is. Who's been our redemption? Like in Who's the Kyle Pitts of this draft class? Because Kyle Pitts and Justin Fields are pretty much all the redemptions for 21. I don't think Kyle Pitts signed anything. So let's see what we got. All right. Yes, 99. It isn't 99 out of 99. It's 49 out of 99, but still very cool. All right. Here's our redemption. It's football. That's good to know. Chronicle drafts picks college football. Origins rookie autograph blue. Origins makes such cool cards. And there's a good chance it's on card, but we don't know. Card number 2. It is Nick Bonito. Yeah, he's actually really good. Where did he go? Pretty soon we'll all know these names, just like we do the 21 guys. Nick Bonito, Denver Broncos. So you've got until 2024 to get this in for the AFC West. You've got an autograph in blue of Origins, which is a nice set. All right, now we're going to make an attempt to go over. Where's the sleeves? Oh. JJ Watt out of 99. That needs to be thicker. George Pickens, that ginormous chunk of a card. All right, let's see what we got. Lots of stuff because it's Chronicles. Doesn't fit. Okay, I'll have to get a bigger one. All right. So we got the redemption of Nick Bonito. We got a Prism Black of J.K. Dobbins. We got this Dynagon. We got a couple of autographs. We got this Jordan Mack. We got George Karlaftis. That's a good card. I think he's going to have a solid rookie season, so hang on to that one. George Pickens. I got to just get a bigger sleeve. And J.J. Watt out of 99 in the big Spectra. Let's just go through some of these. Najee, Justin Fields, Rashad Bateman in the optic. Lots of Trey Lance. There's Jacoby Stevens. He's an Eagle, as we found out. Justin Herbert. Joe Burrow. Jalen Hurts. Little playoff momentum of Jonathan Taylor. Jordan Love. We don't know if we'll ever see you, but whatever. J.K. Dobbins again. Cool Justin Jefferson. Brandon Ayuk in the clear vision. Dynagon. Jalen Hurts. Joe Burrow in the pink. Yep, Denver. Nick Bonito is a Bronco. Limited Tua. Joe Burrow. AJ Dillon in the crown. Jerry Jeudy going to have a big year. There's a draft picks Phoenix. Joe Burrow. Trey Lance in the acetate card. That's always cool. Devontae Smith in the acetate. Jalen Waddle in the acetate. Khalil Herbert, we got him a couple times. This is a cool Mac Jones in the crown. There's another Khalil Herbert. Davis Mills, quiet guy, out of 99. Kadarius Toney. Trey Lance, the orange Freiermuth. Jamar Chase in the silver. More, the two good quarterbacks right there. More Trey Lance. Trey Lance was a frequent visitor in this break. So much to go over. Devontae, Jamar Chase, Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Justin Fields in the Spectra, Trevor Lawrence in the Select, Trevor, Mac, Justin Jefferson in the XR, Autograph, Jeremiah Moon. There's Trevor Lawrence in the acetate. Another Khalil Herbert. Baby-faced Zach Wilson. Ramondre in the crown. Jameson Williams. Sam Howell. Treylon Burks. There's Eli Manning to 49. Dynagon Jalen Waddle. Ian Book. Javonte Williams in the crown. Cool card. Devontae Smith in the crown. Jalen Waddle. Michael Parsons in prestige. Kyle Pitts. Kadarius Toney. John Mechie. Desmond Ridder. Cool purple recon. Drake London. Jameson Williams. Drake London. Kenny Pickett. And then we got a relic. Breece Hall. Jets. And I already showed these. And then there's still plenty more. So what happens is, there's Karlaftis. Did I already show you guys these? Yes, I did. So there's still plenty more. I say in the ad that we ship by Wednesday. I like to give myself some room, but I will probably get a majority of this stuff out tomorrow, if not all of it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself and you'll come back for another break. We just do this for fun. I like to do this every Sunday. So next break will be Legacy Hobby 2022 Legacy. So these new guys again, who I'm going to have to start learning and learning and learning, even though they're brand new. I'll get them. And we'll break some other 2021 stuff. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy your cards. I'll make sure they're packed up really nicely for you. And I'll leave good feedback for everybody. And if you feel like it, join me again sometime. This is about the speed of it. We just have fun. All right. So appreciate you all on the call. West Virginia. There was Missouri on the call. Josh from Denver. So thank you all for joining. Appreciate it. This has been Joelle, and this has been Blue 80 Breaks. Thank you so much. Have a good one.